What's up, guys? Mr. Dan back again with another Tubi Tuesday review. This week's film is called April from 2021. This is a British urban crime drama. I chose this film because it also stars Kelly Goudie, who has appeared in two of my previous Tubi Tuesday reviews, or excuse me, two of my reviews. I think one was actually for Wild Eye Wednesday. She has a supporting role in this, and last week she was nice enough to respond to me posting that I had reviewed the Baylock Residence on Instagram, and I tagged her, or whatever that's called, and she was nice enough to respond, as she did last time when I reviewed the Ashcroft Entity. So I told her I would review April next. That's her right there, and I'm gonna just about stop the trailer here. Yeah, she plays the ex-wife of, or estranged partner of this character right here, Miles, played by Neil Ward. He's the main character, along with Keira Lane, who plays the title character of April. Yes, so that's the reason I chose this film, and I'm glad I did. This is a departure from the horror genre, as I said. I'm glad I watched it. It's very gritty, and this is a film by Darren James King, who also has a supporting role in the film. And I love the way that one thing leads to another. I went from haunted house movies directed by Anthony Winsome that starred Kelly Goudie, and now I'm into like crime dramas that have been directed by Darren James King. So basically, this tells the story of some gangsters who choose young girls for nefarious purposes. I have to be careful the way I phrase this, but they went to sort of lure them in to that world. And what's really hard hitting about this film is that everybody, there are many broken characters in this film, okay? They're ready to be exploited. And these gang members, they use other teenagers and other young people who have their own issues, such as drug problems, to funnel, if you will, or to trick these young ladies like April into a life of servitude. And it is really, you could see it coming the whole movie, and this is a hard-hitting film. As the film goes on, and the Miles and his crew are trying to recruit April into the gang for those nefarious purposes, her father begins to see what's going on and try to stop it, but he's got his own issues because he owes money to a bunch of loan sharks. Like I said, one of the other girls who they're using to recruit her, who doesn't want to do it, she has a drug problem, so she doesn't really have a choice. Miles goes to his boss, and with some idea that he needs to take a break or he's getting burned out, but he's kind of indebted to this criminal gang. You also have corrupt cops, and you basically have a system that's essentially just looking the other way. And this is a very sort of hard-hitting and upsetting film. Like I said, Kelly Goudie plays the ex-wife or ex-partner of Miles. He also has a very broken relationship with his parents. He wants to sort of have a relationship with his younger brother, but they don't want him around because of his influence. And this is just a well-made and well-acted film. Neil Ward as Miles is excellent, and Keira Lane as April is also excellent. They're both really good. This is a very solid film. Again, upsetting, but I think kind of timely given recent headlines, and it's well worth watching if you're in the mood. I'm going to do something a little different now. As always, I'm following in the footsteps of our friend Patrick from Have Cheetah Will View. I mean, he's the one that kind of got me interested in those Anthony Winsome movies starring Kelly Goudie, and he's actually interviewed her. I actually caught one of those interviews. He's interviewed the director of this film as well, I've kind of discovered, and has reviewed this film. So please go ahead and check out both of those videos from Patrick. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to stop the review, and I'm going to watch his review, and I'll be right back. Okay, I wanted to watch Patrick's video just to see if there's anything that I missed. A few weeks ago, I reviewed a film, and I did it was a sequel, and I did comment on what a strange direction it went into from the first one, and it had some scenes that were not appropriate, but I left out a really inappropriate scene, and Patrick kind of pointed it out in the comments. I almost just blocked it off. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. So I just thought I'd watch his review and see if there was anything that I missed. Obviously he's been leading the way on all these films, and he's apparently seen a lot of films from Darren James King, and as I said, he did an interview with him. I'm going to have to go check that out. He's a really good director. And Patrick actually used the word grooming, which I've been tap dancing around, so I'll use it too. This is a hard-hitting film about grooming, and almost everyone in this film is compromised in some way, and it is a sad, gritty film to watch. Great performances, great direction. Neil Ward is fantastic. Keira Lane is great. Kelly Goudie is great, as always, in her smaller role. And I recommend it if it seems like something you would... I can't say something you would enjoy. I mean, you know what I'm saying. This is a hard-hitting film. If you're in that kind of a mood for a hard-hitting film like this is an excellent choice. All right, guys. Thanks. Later.